What can happen? Everything.
Plan is always to stay out of trouble, don't damage your car.
But you're okay then?
It's an extremely up and down circuit. There's a lot of elevation changes, multiple blind corners.
There's so many things that can go wrong, and basically the whole job is managing not to make mistakes. Trying to make sure you don't do something wrong, and it starts yesterday.
It's very special. It's our home race. It's the first podium we got as Algarve Pro Racing. I mean, obviously we've had many more since. We've had many more podiums here, but it will always be the special one for us. The first podium at home.
We just have to do the job. And obviously we're leading the championship. We need to finish, if we finish second, we win the championship. So that is all we're focusing on, is not making mistakes and doing a good job in the race. Yeah, we have two cars. So we've got a pro car, which is Tio Porcher, Lorenzo Fluxer and Matthias Kaiser. So that competes, so they're all drivers that want to be professional. The AM class has to have a bronze, which is someone who works for a living, doesn't drive racing cars for a living, it's not their job, it's for fun. But they are allowed to put they can put what drivers they want in, so we can put a gold and a platinum in the car to race with them. We need drivers to pay to make the cars go round. So we have bronzes that pay for the car, and then basically we can then go and find the best drivers that we can put with them to put them in the cars. Well, Crichton's the bronze, he's the guy funding basically the car. And then you've got Ollie Caldwell, who's done Formula 2, and Alex Quinn, another driver who's very, very good.
Hi, I'm Crichton Litsugis, I'm from Athens, Greece. For me, it's unbelievable that we have a good chance to win the championship. We're leading. So yeah, I'm really happy. My teammates are fantastic.
I'm Ollie Caldwell. I'm 22 years old and from the UK. This is my second year.
Don't mention the ages.
Okay. Okay. When I did Formula 2, I was the reserve and development driver for Alpine Formula 1 team, which ended in me doing multiple Formula 1 testing for them.
Hi, I'm Alex Quinn from the UK. So I've done Le Mans now twice, Daytona twice as well. Yeah, both very cool races. During the week, I'll still be working on the farm, which I really enjoy as well. It's what my family does. And also I think it's good to have some normality, like when I'm away from the racetrack.
To be honest, I'm actually retired from work as such. You know, I try not to get involved, but when things aren't 100% right, I'm happy to jump in. Try not to, but sometimes it's necessary to give the boys a hand because I've got a lot of experience. I did Formula Ford, Formula 3, Formula 3000, Formula 1, sports cars, and then I came here and what I wanted to do was stop racing and build houses because I bought a villa and I wanted to do the villa up, and that's what we wanted to do, but for some reason we ended up getting roped into doing this.
How did it begin? We moved to Portugal in 2011, and the plan was for Stuart to retire from Formula 1. We retired for 2 months. We enjoyed the beach and nice lunches for exactly 2 months before it all changed. Literally, it was just 1 minute we was sitting on the beach doing nothing, and 3 years later we was at Le Mans. We got approached by a gentleman driver called Michael Muniman if Stewart would go and run him in a test. And a few years later, Michael asked us if we'd set up a team. And then he said his ultimate dream was to go to Le Mans. We did 1 year of European Le Mans, 1 year of Asian Le Mans, and the next year we got our Le Mans entry. We carried on with the team with him for 2 more years, and then he decided that was it. He'd had enough of racing, and he decided to gift us the team.
And it's grown. I have no idea how it's here, but this is where we are. You know, we've got so many trophies, I don't even know what to do with them. The nice things for me is when I see people I like being with who work really hard and they get to go up on the podium and get the team trophy. Like when the mechanics get to go up there, it's nice to go up there. But I like for the other people, the guys who work really hard on the cars.
Nesse momento estou a limpar o pneu, raspar a massa, a borracha morta, que é para podermos medir e ver o desgaste que houve durante o treino, para poder saber quanto é que o desgaste que temos durante a corrida também. Eu sou o velho daqui da equipa, estou aqui há 11 anos. 11 não, já fiz 12 anos aqui. Desde o início. Eu sou um veterano de guerra aqui.
Agora estamos a preparar o dia da manhã. Limpar, checar, visualizar, inspecionar acima de tudo, preparar tudo para amanhã. Amanhã começamos outra vez com força. Muita coisa para fazer, seja quem está diretamente no carro, seja quem está diretamente no bodywork. Normalmente 14 horas, sempre, mínimo 14 horas, se tudo correr bem. Temos o Ricardo, também português, o homem do computador, engenheiro, sempre aí ligado. Portugueses temos o Juan, o chefe dos mecânicos, que está sempre muito atarefado, o rapaz que está à direita com as mãos dentro do cockpit. E temos o Fábio, que está do lado esquerdo. Portanto, ambos os que estão dentro do carro são os dois portugueses. Estão atarefados, não os vamos atrapalhar agora, deixa estar.
Neste momento estou a fazer um pit entry analysis. É uma análise da performance do piloto na entrada da pit. Bem, às vezes podemos estar à procura de décimas numa volta, mas se não tivermos uma entrada correta na pit lane, podemos perder quase 5 décimas ou 6 décimas. Portanto, há muita performance aqui que pode ser ganha.
Agora já!
Muito obrigado, pá.
It's boss.
Burgers and fries at lunch. The garage are having the same.
What do you need to eat? What is the main concern for you?
I think because, especially the mechanics, because they're on the feet all day doing so much, they need quite a big heavy meal.
My first experience of coming to Portugal was 1993 when I went to Estoril testing with a Formula 4 team called Swift. We went to a little restaurant in Akibidesh and I had a bitok. I'll never forget that. It's one of my favourite meals still in the world. I love a bitok.
Freshezinha.
Bifanas, canda porco alentejana, migas, yeah. Feijoada, bacalhau, I love it. You know, the wine, everything's good.
Bem-vindos à qualificação para as 4 horas de Portimão. Na classe LMP2 Pro-Am, Cristian Lenduris segue no carro da Algarve Pro Racing. O grego tem sido o piloto mais lento, mas a velocidade de Alex Quinn e Oli Caldwell dão a volta e fazem com que a equipa seja líder do campeonato à partida para a última jornada do European Le Mans Series.
I think the balance through two is quite important.
And it's not an easy car now.
No. And the fact that you're both able to be 100% throttle just shows how good the car is.
But it's not without its risk.
I know.
That's why I'm sat behind the desk and you're in the driving seat, my friend.
The superstars here.
The pork chop is here. 1 2 1 2.
Testing.
On new tyres, you think it's possible to run fourth through one?
The only with the brakes we had at the end is.
And then you drive 5 like your grandma. Have you seen her scooter?
No.
Man, it's like the fastest mobility scooter in the south
Really?
of France.
Mobility scooter. We call her Speedy Grandma. The Marcus Grandma.
Portimão is very unique. Of course, when Formula One came here a few years ago, people saw that on a big scale, but it's hard to tell from the TV cameras sometimes, but it's an extremely up and down circuit. There's a lot of elevation changes, multiple blind corners.
It's not an easy track, especially for a gentleman driver like me, but in the end I like a lot Portimão.
It's a really good task and challenge for both engineers and drivers to get everything perfect here, because there's so many different corners, and with the temperature as well, it's quite difficult with managing the tyres, so there's lots we need to keep in our heads.
Agora vou levar esses pneus para a Godia, já não vamos usar, são velhos, e vamos pôr pneus novos, que é para a corrida. Vai ser os pneus para a corrida da manhã. Eles aqui calibram as jantes, ali para aqui fazem a pressão dos pneus e ali montam. Aqui temos os espanhóis, Paulitos. Morning. Hello, good morning. E aqui fizemos a questão dos pneus. Agora voltamos a boxe. A única equipa que corre com a bandeira portuguesa. As outras equipas têm cada uma a sua bandeira. E nós representamos a bandeira portuguesa.
We live in Portugal. We may not be Portuguese, but Portugal is our home. So why would we race under a British flag when that's not our home anymore?
It's really nice when you go somewhere as an immigrant and you do something that you play the national anthem of the country you've gone to. I think it's very important.
I mean, I think it was the first time ever a Portuguese anthem was played at Le Mans when we won the Pro-Am Championship. And that was an honour for me, because I was on the podium. To stand beneath the Portuguese flag listening to the anthem was indeed an honour. And I think, yeah, that makes it all worthwhile. Whether we get any recognition or people don't know who we are, to do that for Portugal made me proud.
To speak it's very difficult. The vowels I struggle. But we need to spend time, and you do need to spend time, and you need to do it. The other problem is in the Algarve, everyone speaks English, so that makes it even harder. But my daughter, who's now working within the team, she's fluent Portuguese, so she helps a lot.
Quando eu vim para Portugal, eu fui para a escola internacional, mas não te ensinavam muito português. Então os meus pais tiraram e meteram-me logo numa escola normal. E fiquei atrás na turma durante 2 anos a tentar perceber português. Não estava mesmo a perceber nada, e depois eles levaram-me para Évora, que eles têm um amigo chamado lá Peter Peters, que ele é um dono do autódromo, do cartódromo. E passei lá o verão e voltei e já sabia falar português. Também, como era mais pequenina, era mais fácil de aprender português.
With an Algarvian accent. Agreed? Yeah.
A little bit,
yeah. No, she's doing very well. It's always nice that your kids do well.
Sinto-me orgulhosa, apesar de não ter nascido aqui, vivi aqui muito tempo, mas é uma pena, como não há muita gente que saiba de nós em Portugal.
I think at the end of the day we still compete with football as a sport. Everybody knows football, but we are starting to get a big fan base.
Na classe LMP2, Algarve Pro Racing escolhe Theo Pourchaire para tentar o melhor tempo possível. Não, Theo Pourchaire despistou-se. Dor de cabeça para Algarve Pro Racing. A noite promete ser muito longa antes da corrida decisiva.
we don't stop. Stam will start at 8 o'clock in the morning and she will leave the office at 10 at night. You know, it is a complete sacrifice to do the job. So we've got very busy with helping my wife with her business and working in this. It's not really work for me, it's a hobby. I enjoy doing it, but we literally are around the world. We probably spend 40 nights a year in Portugal for the last 5 years.
When we first set the team up, I had no experience of motorsport at all. I went to the first race just as a guest. And then when we went to do the second race, the person that was doing the fuel and the tyres rang up and said, sorry, I can't come. So I said, I'll do it. I've never ever done it before in my life, but I'll do it. And that's how I learned. For 1 year, I did fuel and tyres. And the second year, I did the lollipop in the pit stop. And Stuart has just made me do every job possible, so I learn.
Autódromo Internacional do Algarve, o circuito onde se decide o Campeonato European Le Mans Series, edição 2025. 4 horas de corrida, 44 carros em pista. A Algarve Pro Racing corre com 2 carros na classe LMP2 e na classe LMP2 Pro Am. Aí sim são os líderes e podem ser campeões a correr em casa.
So after obviously car 25 crashed, it meant because we caused the red flag, all our laps were deleted. So that means that you have to start at the back of your category with your fastest driver. So normally in a race we would start our silver driver, who in theory is our slowest driver, at the start, hoping there's full course yellows or whatever, or safety cars. But today we have to start our fastest. Unfortunately, that's both cars. We got pulled for a technical infringement, where the car was a little bit lighter than we expected. Quite unusually starts, but we have to make the most of what we've got. So we're going to be playing around with strategy a bit. We're going to sit and work out what's the best options and what we do.
Right, so race briefing. So weather conditions are looking very similar to what we saw yesterday. Minimum driving time is 1 hour. Alex and Fia will start the race. We'll go over the race plan for us in a minute. We'll be on the fuel safe for mandatory for you, Oli, from the start, and then for you, Alex, as well, from the end of the race. Even though we're starting the race with pro drivers, still, it's like always, plan is always to stay out of trouble, don't damage your car. We still need to car to fight with in the end, still not get any penalties. We'll be very hot on track limits. I don't want to see any track limits. Especially in that first part of the race. So in terms of tyres, so we'll have 3.5 sets for the race. So Alex will start on new left and Ollie right, then Brian will carry the hot tyres over. And then Ollie, you'll get new scrubbed, and then Alex will get new scrubbed for the end of the race, and then we'll have quali left to play with as well during a VSC or a safety car if needed.
It's important that we trust each other and we trust each other's feedback, because obviously we have our individual comments and we give that to the engineers, the mechanics, and we need to then believe together that that's the right thing to do, and that's why communication and trust is very important in our team and our relationship with everyone.
I hope Crichton and you can win this job.
Yeah, we're going to try.
Two people I would genuinely be happy.
Yeah, I know everybody will, to be honest.
So this is all that counts.
At the end, what we're hoping is everybody else who hasn't had a good race and had a shit one has a good one. So fuck me, if you win this race, I'm over the moon. Not possible. We can't afford him. You know, he's a very successful driver. And you've also got like Felix Antonio da Costa, another super successful driver. I've known him for years as well. I've worked with teams that used to race against Felipe, and I've worked with teams that raced against Da Costa. So, you know, they're very, very gifted drivers, and Portugal's had a lot of very, very good drivers. That's why we're at the back. And until you learn that, take it easy, chill out, let the car do the work. Push, 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 but.
E está o sinal verde para o início das 4 horas de Portimão. Está prestes a encerrar-se o European Le Mans Series com categoria LMP2 Pro Am, completamente em aberto, com o Algarve Pro Racing na luta pelo título e neste momento com favoritismo para chegar à conquista do campeonato. Belas imagens a partir do drone que acompanha a realização nesta verdadeira montanha-russa que é o Autódromo Internacional do Algarve.
Jeff needs to box now. He should box this lap. We've made up a load of places, we're just going to get held up.
I try to stay a little bit back and let the people do their job, because if I have to get involved, it's generally because something's gone wrong, and I really don't want to be involved because that means I'm having to fix a problem. But hopefully I don't have to do anything. I'd rather sit over there just stressing out because of everything that's going on, and hopefully we win.
How would I describe him? He's extremely driven, he's very focused, and he loves what he does. His passion for motor racing, I just think, is unparalleled. He's just amazing. He wants to do what he's doing all of the time.
Carro de GT tocou no carro da Algarve Pro Racing. Oli está com problemas no volante. O carro está parado na box a quase 2 horas do final. Pode ser mesmo o canto do cisne.
Missed upshifts in car 25, which destroyed the gearbox. So that car had to be retired very early in the race. Nothing we could do about that.
Termina a corrida. A Algarve Pro Racing deixa fugir o título LMP2 Pro Am. A equipa AOBA ITF é campeã com apenas 5 pontos de vantagem sobre a Algarve Pro Racing. Não era o desfecho desejado para a equipa portuguesa, que ainda assim tem uma certeza, garantiu a presença na próxima edição das 24 Horas de Le Mans, mítica prova que volta a contar com a bandeira de Portugal.
Disappointment more than anything, really disappointed. We had the championship to win. Unfortunately, we got into a collision with car 63. They basically went off track to avoid another car, and coming back on the track, they hit us in the side and broke the push rod, which meant we had 2 laps in the box fixing it. So, very disappointed.
Any sort of sport to be successful at, you have to work really hard at. And it is literally that. You just put you can't look at it as work. You've just got to put your life into it and you try as hard as you can. And for one time you win, you fail 20 times. But you learn more by failing than you do by winning. And that is all we do. We just keep pushing all the time, trying. Don't make mistakes, do better each time. I'll probably fall over somewhere in a pit lane and have a heart attack, but I hope not. I bought a plot of land very cheap 5 years ago before COVID, and I'm trying to build a house, but it's taken a long time to get the planning permission, and now I'm waiting for a building license. So once that happens, we might get some movement. And I'm looking forward to growing old in the Algarve in a beautiful house in a beautiful area. And all being well, next Tuesday night we'll take the whole team to Tordosio's and Rio dos Frangos.
Franguinho da guia.
Yeah, franguinho da guia. É muito.
We will keep fighting, trust me, we will be trying just as hard there. And hopefully we'll be on the podium and we'll be raising the Portuguese flag and listening to the anthem. I met Stuart, when did I meet him? It's that long ago, to be honest. I'd have got less time for murder. I met him in a nightclub years ago in Northampton, and we went on one date, and that was it for me. I didn't want to see him again.
Oh, she didn't want to see me. Bad first date, but it's like everything. If you don't give up, you'll always succeed.
But he kept trying, he kept calling me, he kept turning up, he kept coming to see me, and in the end I think he wore me down, and I went on a second date, and from there it just worked.
Yeah, we just don't leave each other's side. All we do all the time is together with this. But it's funny when we're here, we're not together, but we are together. But we bump into each other as we're walking around the garage. All right, is that all right?
Thank you.
Thank you very much.